Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Miss Tamika. I upload videos once a week, which is Sunday, and then I also throw in bonus videos throughout the week. And if you want some recommendations for the Sephora VIB sale, then y'all please keep watching. So y'all know it's that time of year. Today is November the 1st. It's already a few weeks before Christmas, you guys. And I believe it's almost the end of the year. So with that being said, around this time is when Sephora normally have their VIB Rouge sales. Now I know they just had some in the summer. Sales were like pop-up sales type thing. They're normally not in the summer. It's normally I think like in April, around like November, you know, like the beginning or middle of November. So this year is, like I said, it starts let me pull it out. I finally got the actual card because every time they had a VIB sale or whatever type of sale, I never got the card in the mail. Now I always got the email, but I never got the card. With Beauty Insiders, you get 10%. Your sale starts November the 7th through the 11th. And with VIB, which is myself, because like I said before, I don't shop at the Sephora.com or inside of Sephora like I used to. So I'm not VIB Rouge, but my sale starts on November the 7th through November the 11th. And today, if you are VIB Rouge, you will start today, which is the 1st, and you will go all the way up into the 11th. The difference with VIB Rouge, you of course have first dibs, so you're going to be able to probably clear Sephora out. And then when it comes to VIB, it's like our choice is going to be really slim because a lot of stuff probably going to be sold out and shipping going to be backed up, because I even canceled my what was it, 2-day shipping, because you know you have to pay. I think first when I first did it, I think it was 10, then it ended up going up. I ended up canceling it because like I said, I don't order as much as I used to, so it was like no sense in me to keep paying that you know, monthly fee. I don't know where I left off, you guys, because I just got interrupted a few times. Like I was saying, I finally got a card, so I wanted to share some things that I'm actually loving from Sephora and actually can recommend to you guys that's out there that is looking, that will be shopping the Sephora VIB sale. So I have a lot of things here on the table. I know I have more, but I didn't want this video to be super long, so so I'm going to start with the Laneige sleeping mask. Now the first time I ever purchased this, I actually purchased off of the Sephora website, and then I was lucky enough to find it at my local TJ Maxx. And the reason why I showed this particular box, even though I got it at TJ Maxx, because they sell the same thing at Sephora, but the only thing about TJ Maxx is like hit or miss. So I can say I got it from TJ Maxx and you may not be able to find it. So like I was saying, it's hit or miss at TJ Maxx, so it's like you may see it, you may not. And in my opinion, this thing is really worth the $20 that it is at Sephora. Now I did get it for $12.99 with tax. It came to like $13. So you see what I mean? Like the difference is not that big of a difference between. So you saving like $7-8 if you was to find it at TJ Maxx. So with the 15 or 20% off, with the 10, 15 or 20% off, you would actually probably pay kind of almost what you would get it at, what you would pay at, you know, what you would pay at TJ Maxx. So that's why I was just saying that even though I purchased my second, let me show you the one that I got from Sephora. Like, see, it's empty. And I am going to finish twirling my finger around in it and make sure I use it all. If I didn't mention, it comes with like a little scooper. What is like a little thing to scoop your lip product out on. This was okay to use. The only thing is, you know, you do have to have a tissue hand by. This is what I had to do. Like I always tried to clean it off, because when you finish it and you have product on it, you didn't want to put this back in this little pouch with product on it. So a lot of times I had to make sure I had a piece of tissue on me or something like that to, you know, clean it off before I put it back in here. So this is good, and then it's not so good. So a lot of times, you know, when I use something like this at home, now I don't carry this in my purse, but when I'm home, I'll always make sure my hands clean. So a lot of times I didn't really use this as much. Like at first, when I first purchased this, I was like, oh, this is a nice little added on feature, but in my opinion, it was just extra work. Like I said, if you don't have like a little tissue to clean it off each time and you put in this little pouch, it can get real, you know, sticky, or you know, not sticky, but it'll have a lot of your gloss on it and lip balm, and it could just get real yucky and messy. So like I said, it's good to have, but in my opinion, I didn't use it a lot. I just ended up, you know, tapping my finger in there and applying it all over my lip. I was saying, make sure you take advantage of the Laneige sleeping mask, and they do have a different, like they do have a new flavor. I'm not sure of the new flavor. I do have that in my cart, but when I saw this at TJ Maxx, I was like, okay, it's not the new flavor, but I'll be fine, you know, with this, because I did save money at the time. So yeah, make sure you check out one of these lip masks, and you don't have to just use it at night. You can use it anytime you want. I didn't use it just at night. I used it whenever I needed to use it. So it do say sleeping mask, but like I said, I used it anytime. And if y'all not, if I didn't mention, this is the berry flavor. Moving on to my next item. Y'all know how I feel about my beauty blender. If y'all been watching me here on my channel for a while, y'all know I rave about my beauty blenders, and the only reason why it's dirty because I actually use it today to apply this makeup on. If you never used a beauty blender and you didn't want to pay the $20 price, again with the VIB sale, you can take advantage of getting something off of one of these blenders. So sticking with the beauty blender, this is what I have on today as well. This is the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation, and I have the color 4.20. And again, I love the whole beauty blender foundation concept. Like, I like the fact that it's locked now, but what you do is you press this button here and apply product here on this. Like, it's like a beauty blender shape, but it's flat. So when the product applied on here, you take your beauty blender and bounce it on here, and then go ahead and apply it all over your face. I normally use 2 pumps of this particular foundation. And here on your back, you have your on and off switch. You know, don't have to worry about you hitting it by mistake and product coming out and you wasting it. So if you never tried the Beauty Blender Bounce Foundation, you may want to check it out during the, again, VIB Rouge and VIB sale. Moving on to my next item, and it is the Fenty Beauty Setting Powder. This here is also what I'm wearing here on my face. And I really like this I really love this powder, setting powder. I did get the color Honey. First came out, I was going back and forth between Honey and Banana, because a lot of people was like, Banana is the shade to get. For me, I didn't like Banana because it was too light. Like I said, I don't like to highlight my under eye area too bright, a real bright under eye area, because I already suffer with puffiness and darkness under the eyes. So I don't like nothing to make my, you know, eyes look, I don't like the brightness under my eyes. So I stuck with the color Honey. It is the perfect shade for my particular skin tone. Okay, you guys, make sure you check out Fenty Beauty's setting powder if you don't already have it during the VIB sale, because again, you will be able to save some coins. And moving on to the Pat McGrath foundation. Now, y'all already know this foundation retails for $68. So here is the best time to purchase this foundation. Now, I did purchase this foundation during the last VIB sale. I think that was like around August, and I was able to save 15%. And like I also stated back then when I hauled this particular foundation, it was called EBATES, but now I think it's called Rakuten. To save, I was able to apply my gift card to this particular order, so I got it even cheaper. So I was able to save 15%, and then I was able to apply my gift card towards this. So I got this at a really good price. And if I didn't mention, I am in the color 23. I keep it in this packaging, you guys, because it's just so beautiful. Like look how beautiful the packaging is. So like I said, this foundation is really expensive. Better time to actually purchase a luxury foundation is again during the VIB sale. To my Shiseido, I think it's Shiseido or Shiseido facial cotton pads. These here, I think are $10 or $12. People always rack up on these during the VIB sale. So these here are really, really worth it. First purchase these, I was like, wow, $10 for some facial pads. But you guys, they are worth every penny. They are so soft. Like, I try and save, you know, I try not to use these as much, you guys, because when I leave them in the bathroom, or like if I leave them somewhere, my daughter go mess with these, and I don't like her to touch these because these are really, really expensive, and I don't want her to just be going through them, you know, like that. So I try and hide these from my daughter, and a lot of times when I hide them, I forget I have them. Guys, these here are so worth the money. And like I said again, this is the great time to purchase these if y'all haven't already tried these. If y'all tried these, let me know, because they bomb, right, y'all? Like, bomb. And moving on to this here, y'all, I love me some Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes, but as you know, they are really, really expensive. They retail for $129, and she did have a flash sale on one of these palettes, but girl, by the time I clicked on the palette, because I think it came up like $68, but of course by the time I was able to notice the sale, it was already sold out. This palette, you guys, it's worth the $129, but if you can get it on sale, that's even better. So if you don't have a Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette, you guys, this is the perfect time to purchase one. And then if you VIB Rouge, you could probably get this under $100, you guys. I got the Mothership 5. So yeah, let me just show you. And this thing here is heavy. Like, this here is no cheap packaging whatsoever. So if you don't own one of these and you don't want to pay full price like myself, take advantage of it during the VIB sale. And moving on to my next item is what I'm wearing today, and it is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, and it is in the color Underdog, and these here are the lip paints. Now, I'm not sure if she's coming out with the full size, but after purchasing this mini, this here is a perfect size for me. It's like, okay, if she come out with the full size, I'm gonna purchase the full size. But to be completely honest, this size here for me is perfect. And like I said, this is what I am wearing today. And I really, really like this lip. It is dark. It's not my particular color, but after wearing it and wearing it on social media, a lot of y'all was like, oh girl, that is your color. You need to stock up on that particular lip paint. I was like, okay, yeah, they might be right, like, you know. So it had wore on me. So after a few days, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm liking, you know, I'm loving this lip paint. This is the best time to purchase it because this here original price is $15. So with the whatever percentage you get with the Sephora sale will help with purchasing one of these lip paints. So I do highly, highly recommend one of these lip paints, guys. Sorry, I was interrupted again, but thank God I got that new battery pack that I got from Amazon where I don't got to worry about charging it and all of that good stuff. But anyway, I think I left off with this products, and this here is by Pat McGrath, and her lip glosses are $28. Like I was saying, this here is in the color Flesh Fantasy, and if you like me, like lip glosses and lipsticks, you may want to take advantage of her lip glosses. They are very, very glossy on the lips. They make your lips pop, make your lips look nice and juicy. So if you don't own a Pat McGrath, you may want to treat yourself during the Sephora sale. So yeah, again, here is your Pat McGrath lip glosses. On to my next lip gloss. You know I had to mention Buxom. You can find Buxom at TJ Maxx, but like I said, it's always hit or miss. So if you can't find it at your local TJ Maxx, you may want to go ahead and treat yourself to one at Sephora. This here is in the color Lily. Now, I just grabbed this particular one, but my favorite, if you don't own any Buxom lip glosses, you may want to purchase White Russian, and I think it's White Russian. White Russian, best lip gloss topper in my opinion. Oh my goodness. Lily is nice, but White Russian is my favorite. I actually have two. Like, I actually purchased a backup. And I normally don't purchase backup on any of my makeup, but that Buxom, because I ran out. And I actually got the one with the little diamond at the top. White Russian is my favorite. And if you do purchase a Buxom lip gloss, make sure you get White Russian. You would thank me later. It's like a pinky nude type of color. On to my next item. And this here is your Huda Beauty Nude The new nude palette retails for $65. So this is why I'm mentioning it in this video, because a lot of stuff that's really high end far as pricing, with the sale you can save a little something. And it comes with this here. When I purchase stuff like certain things, I like to keep everything together far as packaging. And it's like that really thick cardboard. So here are your colors here. Like I said, if you like me, that likes pinky, like pinky nudes, purples, and things like that, you will love this particular palette. Come out with a new palette, so if you don't want to purchase this because this is not the newest thing, then you may want to go ahead and purchase her newer palette that's out, because that one is pretty as well. I think it's a little more than 65, not that much more, but I think it is a little more. And purchase that. Like I said, I'm not going to purchase her new palette. I'm just going to stick with what I have. I'm kind of obsessed over palettes, and I need to stop purchasing a lot of palettes. Like I said, I don't wear makeup all the time, so it's like a lot of stuff here I'm not using it a lot. To purchase a lot of stuff that I'm not using. I'm trying to actually use what I have, but it's so hard, you guys. It's so hard. And this here is what I'm actually wearing here on my eyes, and this, I'm not sure if this is available, but the reason why I am mentioning this is because they do have other shades of this particular palette. Oh my goodness, I got this here for $35, and I think this retails for $40. I think this retails for $45. This here is your cranberry palette. Woo, child, is beautiful. It is so beautiful. Tasha Denona palettes are very expensive, especially the big ones. It's kind of more so on the Pat McGrath side. I don't have her full size palettes. I just stick with the little minis. And this one here is actually bigger than the mini that I have. This one here I would recommend over the mini. But if you like something little smaller, so it's easier for you to travel with, then you may want to purchase the minis, and they are $25. So again, you will save something. I recommend you actually purchasing one of these because it's still a good size. So this here is something that I will recommend during the Sephora sale. And we are getting down to the last two items. Like I said, I didn't want to make this video really long. I am mentioning the glow recipe set. These here both are almost out. Here is, I'm done with this, but this here I got a set. It came in like a clear bag. So like I was saying, it came in this clear bag, and it came with these two and a watermelon face mask. So this here I think was $40-something. Again, at the time when I purchased this, it was during the Sephora sale. I was able to save a little bit of coins when I purchased this, because of the fact that it had a pump to it. I like stuff that have pumps because it makes things a little easier, in my opinion. Now this one here, you do have to dab your fingers in it. Like I said, I always make sure my hands washed, because these here are face products. So a lot of times when I'm using these, it's normally after I brush my teeth and wash my face. So my hands are always clean, but sometimes I just don't like the residue that's left on my fingers. Then I gotta grab something to wipe my hand off. And if you get what I'm saying, because at least with the pump, you pump it in your hand, apply it on your face, and that's it. Here, you know, you gotta dip, but it's a really good product. It goes on like watery, and then it dries up nice on your face. Here I will highly recommend your glow recipe facial set. I'm looking to purchase a skincare refrigerator. Now I know that's a little over the top, but I was like, I seen a lot of people talking about it, and I was like, okay, maybe I need a skincare refrigerator so I can apply, like, you know, stuff like this in there. I don't know what else, but like facial mask, lip mask, like I got a lot of skincare in my bathroom, so I can place that kind of stuff in there. That was everything that I recommend for the Sephora Insider, VIB, and VIB Rouge sale. Like I said, I had a lot more, but I didn't want this video to be super long. So down in the comment section, let me know what y'all recommend or what y'all looking to purchase during the sale, and if y'all even purchasing anything. And if y'all are not purchasing anything, again, still leave down in the comment section what you will want to purchase, because you know a lot of people probably not taking advantage of the sale. I'm not sure if I'm going to be purchasing anything during the sale. Like I say all the time, I can say that now and then. Here I'm like, hey y'all, here's my Sephora VIB haul. So as of now, I'm not sure what I want to purchase. I haven't placed anything in my cart as of yet. I did place just this, but like I said, since I found this at TJ Maxx, I don't think I'm going to purchase it, even though it's the newer flavor, I'm fine with, you know, this, because the flavors don't matter to me. As long as it smells good, I'm for it. So I don't really know what I would purchase. If I do purchase anything, it might be that Moschino eyeshadow palette and the brushes and stuff, because that their set is on sale. If I purchase anything, it's going to be off the sale site. I'm gonna tell you that right up front. Like, I'm not purchasing nothing full price on the Sephora website during the sale. So like I said, if I purchase anything, again, it's going to be on the sale page of Sephora. And that's not it. That's only if everything is not sold out, because like I said, I'm VIB, so I don't get first dibs. That's VIB rules. So with that being said, you guys, if y'all like these types of videos, please give this video a thumbs up, because it helps out my channel. And also, before you go, please don't forget to click on that subscribe button and that notification bell, so y'all can be notified each week when your girl uploads videos. And until next time,